could split this door frame for starters. Maybe claim for where they built the fence as well.
But the fence isn't broke.
So?
Since when did you become an expert on dodgy claims?
All I'm doing is thinking it through. I mean, the police didn't even go round the back. They don't know how badly damaged anything was.
Or wasn't.
Nobody knows except us. We can claim for what we like.
Right, I'm ready.
Mum, have we got a list of what we're missing in the robbery?
Nothing went missing, we told you that.
No, I mean the one last month when the telly went.
Oh, yeah, I made a note of everything. Why?
Well, it's just, we could be claiming for it, that's all.
They told us then there was no point. There was no sign of forced entry, so in their eyes we haven't been burgled.
But we've got forced entry, and we've got a crime number now, so we could claim for the stuff that went last time.
Hang on a minute. Have you put him up to this?
We've got a chance to get something back from the insurance company. They didn't pay us out for one break-in, well, fair enough. But now we've had another. So it's up to us to make sure that we do get paid up now.
Well, you make it all sound very simple, but it's not exactly honest, is it?
All we need to do is claim for what really did get robbed, so that's not dishonest. Then we get a couple of estimates for the damage done, but we don't get the builders in to do the work. Me and Steve do that, so we show a bit of profit.
You'd have that spare cash to spend on what you want.
Like the IVF fees. I know it sounds mad, but this could help us pay for the baby.
Every time I get close to someone, it goes totally wrong. I love my dad more than anything. He's dead. I'm like when I come to this real mess with a fella called Simon. Thought he was the new Jesus or something. Screwed me right up for ages. And this Jackie, she was like a past me before Clint. I know all about Clint. Enough said. So you've gone through some bad times. But you know, that doesn't mean that things can't change for you in the future. The future seems like such a long way away though. It doesn't have to be. You can start right now, this minute, as long as you give it a chance. Why should I bother? As far as all the pills lined up, I couldn't face the future. I just still feel that way. If it's going to be anything like my past, I do, yeah? I know what you're going to say. I should snap out of it, but I haven't got the energy. You understand that? I'm trying hard to. I really am. And I won't tell you to snap out of it. I wouldn't patronise you like that. All I want to do is to be here for you. And when you want to open up, I'll listen. You can't be with me every minute of the day, though, can you? Well, I won't be on the toilet with you, if that's what you mean. Or for the rest of my life. Listen, why don't we try and get away together for the weekend? See if a change of scene might help. You don't need a change of scene. You need to change your life.
All right.
Looking a bit smart for a mechanic, aren't you?
Just had a job interview.
Any chance?
Went very well. I think I walked. How's the job?
Still sore. Splits all the inside and everything, you know. What's your dad say when you sold him?
Tell me over a pint sometime.
Didn't say anything about the money he owes me.
Who said he'd give it up?
Christy.
My Uncle Christy. You've got no chance.
What, so I get nothing? Except getting chinned?
Nothing to do with me, was it? Oh, and good luck trying to get your dosh. You'll need it.
I'm well into that there.
I'll get my thoughts down, love.
Like a diary, you mean?
Yeah, something like that. On my own page, not got it all set up now.
Well, what exactly is you doing with this homepage of yours?
It's a place I can write what I want, say what I want. My thoughts, my views, my opinions. Nothing's wrong with the world and what should be changed. Like when it comes down to custody of the kids. Why don't fathers get them as often as the mothers? And like why, when someone's been through a mental illness, do they have it held against them in everything they try and do in their lives?
Right, welcome back to work.
The rest of the week is out. Are you on call later?
No, not tonight. I don't suppose you fancy going out? Into town, maybe?
Do you mean going out for a drink just as mates, or, like, getting to know each other a bit better?
Which would you prefer?
Just with me to think. No offence to you, though. It's just, I think that's all I'm up for at the moment. I'm not really into the idea of relationships, you know. It's too soon after June.
That's a relief then.
What do you mean?
Getting into something serious. It's not exactly top of my list at the moment either.
All right. Well, that's good then, isn't it? Suits both of us.
Right then. I won't be long.
Do you want me to come with you? Keep you company?
No, I'll be fine. I don't want to drag you away from your jobs.
I'll finish it, happens. What do you think?
Well, it'll certainly take a bit of getting used to. I'll have a proper look when I come back.
Well, I'm glad that lot's out of the way.
It didn't take as long as I thought it would.
You know, the proper trial only lasted 20 minutes. Before they let me walk free.
Oh, yeah?
Why, love?
Everything go all right today?
Yeah, it was just the formalities, you know.
No surprises, thankfully. I suppose the Moffats were there, were they? Wanting their pound of flesh.
Yeah, well, the mother was, but there was no sign of that scumbag son of hers.
She was scared to show his face, probably. Maybe he was swayed by all those opinion polls. The way people said you were right all along. Whether he was right or wrong, the fact that he shot a burglar hasn't been a deterrent, has it? Not with next doors being broken into last night. No, wasn't that terrible? Well, at least you got Ray around. That's one blessing.
I thought you went to work by now.
I'm just off. Just wanted to make sure you were okay before I went.
Make sure I didn't slash my wrist in the shower, you mean?
Or flush yourself down the loo.
Listen, I've been thinking since we talked, I might not be here when you get back. I might go to our Sammy's. It upset me before thinking about my dad and... Well, I might ring her and go and stay with her for a few days. See if that helps cheer me up a bit.
I thought, well, things can be a bit iffy between you two.
I know. She was all desperate on hospital, wasn't it? I thought you want to get there, all right.
Yeah, you better had. And listen, do you think this is a good idea? The way you are at the moment?
Who knows? It could be less than collapsing bladdered on vodka, hasn't it? Mind you, knowing our Sammy. See you when I get back. Gonna need some new socks soon, Dad. These are worn right through. I'm a bit lost there, Dad.
Me? No, just thinking. Don't get caught. If you do get caught, don't whinge.
Sounds like something he needs to hear.
When I wrote them down for him, it was, well, like triggered something in the back of my head, you know. Couldn't work out what it was then. Got it now, though.
You gonna tell me?
When you were a little kid, and I was out robbing what I could, when I could, where I could, your mother used to say that to me. She must have said it 1,000 times. Whatever you do, don't get caught. And if you do get caught, don't come whinging to me.
So what are you saying? You're turning into me mum?
All I mean is she's still in the head. I'll never be able to get rid of her, will I?
Well, you were together a long time.
I suppose, yeah. Made me think about fouling this.
I was going to call it today. I could tell you fancy a chat.
A chat?
Yeah.
You talk to her for me, Lolly. Tell her I've got a bit of news for her.
What news?
I'll tell her when I see her.
Hang on. This isn't about the house, is it? About you being thrown out?
It doesn't matter what I want to see her for.
You don't want me to tell her you're going to contest it, do you?
No, of course not. Just tell her I've got something to talk to her about and... well, see if she'll come round.
All it means we're doing is splitting the frame, so we'd have to get all this replaced as well. A few other bits and pieces and we'd be away.
My mum's off now.
I'll see you then.
You won't let this burglary business get you down, will you?
We'll try not to.
Oh, did you tell him that Nisha phoned? Not yet, no.
What did she say?
She said to tell her she's got a bottle of plonkin and a video out for tonight if you fancy going round. A bottle of plonk and a video. Whatever happened to romance? Bye, love. Bye, Mum. Bye.
So what do you think?
Well, by the time we repair all the damage, we should clear 200 quid profit, we think.
We're not going to go mad with this claim now, are we?
Of course not.
Go on then. As long as it's got nothing to do with me. I feel bad enough about it as it is.
Go for it.
Don't go mad. Otherwise the police wouldn't have missed it.
I know, but if we're going to do it, we've got to do it properly.
I can't believe we're doing this at all.
Well, you started it.
I know.
Now I'm after them to finish it. Next time, get me involved from the off, will you?
What do you mean, next time?
This isn't going to be the last time we need money, is it? Not going by how much he's already spent trying to have this baby.
Us you.
No, I'm fed up with being told to button it. I'm entitled to have me say. I mean, what's the only reason we've ended up doing this? Some poxy insurance job, eh? Because you've spent every penny you've got on IVF treatment. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be doing this.